How's it going? I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it seems like the world, especially America, is out to subliminally corrupt the minds of people. And they don't really care as long as it's legal. And this is what I'm trying to focus on today, the food industry. I don't know if you noticed. I know it's not just America, but it's more prominent in America than most nations. Stores like Hooters. I don't know if you've heard of Hooters. There's a store that I went to one time to pick up some food because I was doing DoorDash delivery. The store is called Hooters, right? I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but it's Hooters. And upon going to that store, I thought it was just, well, it's not a store, but it's a food store, basically. It's not just like a convenience store, but you get what I'm saying. So I thought it was just going to be another food store, another restaurant, right? I thought it was just going to be another restaurant, basically. So when I went to the restaurant, first of all, I heard secular music. And for me, it wasn't surprising because most restaurants have secular music, right? And I'll focus more on that. But what I want to focus is on the fact that the ladies that were working there, most of them were very young ladies. They looked like they were teenagers, some of them, if I'm not mistaken. I may be wrong on that, but they were young women, right? And they had crop tops and they had booty shorts. I think that's what it's called, right? Yeah, I don't know if it's booty shorts or, underwear that they were wearing, but whatever they were wearing, it exposed their skin. So basically, it seemed like they were wearing their underwear to work. I don't know if that makes sense, right? And for me, I was asking myself, is this how far we have gotten? And I'm saying we to sympathize, right? But I was saying, is this how far we have gotten as people to have to seduce people just to sell food to them? And it's not just Hooters. There's some stores out there that they know that men would want to come to their store if they put young women at the cashier line, if they put young women at the front. Even hotels. Some hotels would put young women as the secretary or the concierge. And I'm not saying that putting a young woman is bad, but it's just the mindset and the intentions behind it. Some of them, they actually make sure that it's somebody that is very, very considered very attractive, considered by most people very attractive, and even airlines. I don't know where that begun, but if I research it, I won't be surprised to know that it begun in US. There's usually no airlines that don't have, air hostesses that are very young and very attractive, generally attractive, right? Most of them have very young women. And it's a strategy that the enemy is using. It's a strategy because usually people will buy food when they get on a plane. Even though there's free food, they would still buy more sometimes. If I'm not mistaken, they would actually buy more because of the fact that the waiter is very pleasant. Not just pleasant in character, but pleasant looking to them. So we have to know that these are strategies that the enemy uses. He can use something that seems like it's casual to make you become okay, to lose your inhibition, to lose your constructs, to lose your discipline. He can make you feel like sin is so normal. And that's why even when it comes to Super Bowls and basketball games, you look at the halftime shows, you look at the way the cheerleaders are dressed up, and even in high schools, you would think it's just a normal thing. But trust me, the enemy is very wise. Look at the fact that, high school students feel like they have to go to prom no matter what. You would think it's a normal thing, but the enemy is wise. He uses a lot of things. But today I want to focus on the food industry. We have to be careful, especially restaurants that subliminally try to corrupt your mind. Some of them, they don't care. They will literally blast secular music with cursing in it. And one of those is Dave & Buster's. Of all the times I've been to Dave & Buster's, it was usually secular music, and they didn't even care enough to sort of like bleep out some things. If I'm not mistaken, that's what I heard last time I went there. And my spirit was very grieved. I haven't been there in a while. But we have to know that these restaurants, nowadays, they don't care. Like, they will do anything to sell. And we have to protect ourselves. We have to speak up for righteousness. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.